What's up YouTube, this is Jason Undisputed, back here again, this time with another card review video. And if you have not watched the latest episode of Cardfight Vanguard Blue Dress Season 3, so they reviewed two new boss cards, which is the brand new Elden, which is for Keter Century, and then the brand new Griphogila. Yes, you heard right guys, Griphogila has a new form and it is a grade 11. It's pretty interesting because this is the first time Vanguard has got a grade 11 before. Been wanting to do a video review of the new Griphogila, but we didn't have the full effect yet until today, which is a Tuesday stream. They reviewed all of the Griphogila cards, which I believe is all of them. So yeah, let's just go through what the new Griphogila cards do. So now we are here at Vanguard, where I normally go for my Vanguard news. So yeah, let's just scroll down. As you can see here, people are already reviewing the card. So yep, there we go. So this is the new Griphogila. But to make things more exciting, I'm gonna start off with the grade 11 order card, which is Griphogila Escatologui. So it is a token and it's a set order. This represents a Griphogila Escatologio token and cannot be put in a deck. Auto Order Zone. At the start of your main phase, you may search your deck for up to one trigger unit, put it into your right deck face up, and shuffle your deck. If you choose a Hydrogram from your drop, and you may call it to Rearguard Circle. Order Zone. Once per turn, discard a card with Griphogila in its card name. Draw a card, choose one of your rearguard and put a dragon tree marker on it. Then put a top card of your deck face down into damage zone. Choose a face up calamity card from your right deck and remove it. So what does this thing do? Put a trigger unit from your deck into your right deck face up, and then it lets you call a Hydrogram from your drop into Rearguard Circle. So what are Hydrograms? Basically the grade 1 Dragon Tree followers, or any of the brand new cards they are going to be released, because we don't know yet. They might have more Hydrogram or Dragon Tree cards they might release. So yeah, then one free Hydrogram from the drop every single turn is pretty good, but you have to sacrifice a trigger for it. Then you can discard a Griphogila card, and then you can draw one, and then you can choose a Rearguard Circle and put a Dragon Tree marker on it. It doesn't have to state that the Rearguard Circle does not have without a Dragon Tree marker, which means you can stack Dragon Tree markers onto Rearguard Circles now, which is pretty good. And then you can put a top card of the deck to damage zone face down, and then you can remove a calamity card in your right deck, which means you will get one turn faster to doing your over trigger effect, which is actually really strong. So yeah, that is the grade 11 order, and the best part about it is a token. It's not it is an order card, but it does not belong in your deck. It belongs in the token zone, which is actually better, because I was so afraid that this card was going to be an order card in the deck. So it's going to be a brick unless you write into the new Griphogila. But good thing is it is a token, so it stays outside the deck, so this card doesn't need to be in your deck. So you can thank Bushido for that. Let's move on to the next card. And we have Dragon Tree Ranch Jera Edi Yesha. I don't understand how to pronounce it, but yeah. When this unit space or Rearguard Circle, cost Counter Blast 1, Soul Blast 1. Choose one Rearguard Circle without any Dragon Tree markers and put a Dragon Tree marker. Search your deck for up to one Masque of Hydrogram, reveal it and put it into your hand and shuffle the deck. So this is your Masque of Hydrogram searcher for Keter Century, which the artwork looks really good. So yeah, there's not really much to say about this card. It's just your Masque of Hydrogram searcher, which up to now we still don't know which Keter Century unit is getting the Masque form. But there are only two candidates to get Masque, which are Bastion and the new Alden. So most probably they're gonna give the brand new Alden the Masque form, because Bastion doesn't really feel to get corrupted, you know. But who knows? You might never know. You might never know the Bastion user will get corrupted by the uniformers. Let's just see which unit in Keter Century will get the passport. But I'm pretty sure it's going to be Alden. So yeah, let's just wait and see. Right, next we have Inhumane Dragon. This card cannot be ridden and cannot be normal caught to a rearguard circle without a dragon tree marker. Second ability, during your turn, this unit gets power plus 2k for each dragon tree marker on your rearguard circle. Last ability, during your turn, this unit gets power plus 2k for each of your rearguards. Will you run this card at all? I don't really feel like it's a really good card. I mean, it gets bigger by stacking more rearguards and then getting more dragon tree markers, but nah, you won't really run this unless there really is nothing else for you to play in Keter. But yeah, let's move on. And then we have Supreme Dragon Tree of Annihilation, Griphogila Bartex. So it is a grade 11 twin drive, no persona right, and it's an 18k base. Wow, an 18k base, never what I thought I would see the day. So let's see what it does. When this unit is placed by riding, put a Griphogila Escatologio token into your order zone, which was the grade 11 order that you saw just now. Then continuous Vanguard Circle, during your turn, this unit gets power plus 10k, critical plus 1. Third ability, continuous Vanguard Circle. If the total number of Hydrogram and Dragon Tree markers on your rearguard circle is 10 or greater, this unit gets power plus 10k and also active during your opponent's turn. Last ability, once per turn, Vanguard Circle. When this unit attacks a Vanguard, choose a face-up Calamity card from the right deck, remove it. If you did not remove a card, choose an over trigger from your right deck, reveal it, and activate all of its trigger effects and additional effects. Remove it and stand all of your rearguards on rearguard circle with a dragon tree marker. So, what do we understand from this new Griphogila? Basically, it is the brand new form of Griphogila. It gets 18k base, which means even more defense. Like, finally, the main problem for Griphogila we always had was that Griphogila was a 13k base for a slow deck. So normally you won't be able to survive long by having a 13k base. But now, thanks to this guy having an 18k base, you will definitely survive longer. Because 18k base is quite a big number to hit over. Then the second ability, I really like it because it's a continuous plus 10k and a crit during your turn. So this guy will always be a 28k base during your turn. So it's technically like a free persona right, but your rearguard don't get the 10k. Then the third ability, which is actually pretty strong, is that if the total number of Hydrogram and Dragon Tree markers on your rearguard circle is 10 or greater, this unit gets power plus 10k and it's also active during your opponent's turn. So during your turn, this guy is going to be 38k full critical. And during your opponent's turn, if you have 5 rearguards with Dragon Tree and 5 more Dragon Tree markers on your rearguard circle, this thing is going to be 28k base, which is an even bigger number to hit over. So yeah, this is really strong. Unless you play against a deck that requires your rearguards, then yes, you will have to worry about that because your plus 10k, permanent plus 10k will be gone because you're going to retire your rearguards, and then you have more or less Hydrogram or Dragon Tree rearguards to help you gain 10k. So yeah, this deck does suffer from decks that retire like Gandiva, Draconic Kaiser with Million, yeah, all those decks that retire. So yeah, there's one thing to take note of. And the last effect is the same as the old Griphogila. Standing on rearguards on your rearguard circle Dragon Tree markers and removing the over trigger. So all the support for the new Griphogila, I have to say, yeah, pretty good. Basically, it just lets you do your game-ending combo by turn 9 or if you go first, and turn 10 if you go second, which is still a long time to go because normally right now card fights do not last that long, especially against decks like Gandiva, Phantom Blaster Overlord, Chrono Jet, Dragonic Overlord, Bastion. Basically any decks that rush right now, you won't really survive till past turn 6. But if you do survive, yeah, you go into this guy, you are most probably winning the game, because being able to trigger and over trigger and standing all your rear guards is actually pretty disgusting. It's a game ending skill. So yeah, overall the support pretty good. Will you see this in the competitive game wise after this thing is released? I would say yes, because it is still a gimmick deck, and people are definitely going to try to achieve this gimmick deck now. But will this deck be competitive? Maybe in the future. You might never know in the future. Because they haven't reviewed everything yet in BT. This card's coming out in BT 13, right? Yeah. So they haven't reviewed everything yet. I believe so. So you might never know, there might be cards to help this card in the pack in the future. So yeah, please just stay tuned for that. For me personally, I already have 4 Griphogila. So technically, if I am prepared, if I want to make this deck, I might make this deck in the next pack, BT13. In fact, right here, right now, in my hands, I have a Griphogila DSR, which I got for a while now. So I'm glad I got this right before this thing was announced, because I'm pretty sure Griphogila is going to increase in price because of this guy. So glad that I got my Griphogilas early and I did not sold them. So yeah, you might never know, I might make a deck out of this card. Who knows? Because it looks fun. It's a gimmick deck. I hardly play gimmick decks, but yeah, you might never know. I might try this. So yeah, that's the card review of the Grade 11 Griphogila, guys. Hope you guys enjoy. What do you think of this card? Do you think it's broken? Do you think it's still bad even after the new upgrade? Or do you think it's fair? Personally, I find it to be still fair, because it's still turn 9, which, like I said, normally card fights do not last that long. But if you do last until turn 9 and you run into this guy, you are winning the game, most probably. And even if you do not kill your opponent after doing this over trigger stuff, you still have an 18k base, which will help you tank a lot of high power, because 18k base is a very hard number to hit over. If you have 10 Dragon Tree markers and Rear Guard Circle with Hydrogum on your Rear Guard Circle, it becomes 28k, which is even a higher number to get over. So yeah, overall support not too bad. Interesting gimmick again for Griphogila. So yeah, that's all for today, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you do like what you see, please do leave a like, subscribe to my channel, and stay tuned for more. If you didn't know, guys, I have social media right now. You can follow me in my links in the description box down below. So yeah, that's all for today, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is Jason Undisputed, signing off.